When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
Gehören gehängt! Over here! Assassin! Kill him! Hide like a rat, then. Come no further. All dead! Je suis l'épée du Seigneur. Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force de torcher le Ne me tue pas! Leave this place! You're
I hear you're looking for information on Sibran. Karm's found something you'd probably find useful. Best track him down if you want it.
See what I have to offer.
Go pester someone else.
Safety and peace, brother. I've been looking everywhere for you. I stole this letter earlier today. Read it over. Hopefully it'll be of use.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
Please, sir, have any money? Have you coins or land?
Why is he doing that? Must be presented to the court of exchange.
Bother someone else.
To the Teutonic Order. Clear out your cargo. Ship needs must be presented
I
to the
need
court.
money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, sir, have any money? The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few
Is now
coins?
under the jurisdiction of Master
I
Sibrand.
need
You friend of
food.
mine.
I'm so hungry.
Exalted
Just a
leader.
little money.
What
I
is it
beg
that
of
you want? Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the Order for conscription into the fleet. All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment.
I beg of you.
Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
I need money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry. The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins, all right. A few coins, a few coins. No, please, don't let me have, sir. A few coins, please. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please.
Tu as un problème?
A few coins, all right. But a few coins.
Go pester someone else.
Gardez l'œil ouvert.
I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come, come!
turn around and go away.
Si vous l'apercevez, ne le laissez pas s'enfuir.
Ich weiß, du willst in der Stadt. Ich werde dich zur Strecke bringen. You've made a brave mistake.
Somebody do what I ever do to you! Please don't kill me!
Si vous l'apercevez, que le Seigneur ait pitié de nous.
Aber du hast bereit.
Pour la gloire du Seigneur.
God's name, is it?
Welcome! I have everything you'll ever need. Welcome! I have everything what did I ever do to you?
Oh!
Under the jurisdiction of
Go away!
No, you don't understand.
You'll die for that!
You won't get away from me! I'm
I'll hunt you down! Bin mit mir, du Name des Teufels! Nichts gegen den Dienergott! Bin die Rache Gottes! Bin frei! You'll be dead! Geld in deinem göttlichen Urteil! Der Teufel! Ein Diener Gottes! Hell and forever! Höre den!
Don't kill me!
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
All merchant vessels must be turned over to the Teutonic.
Le Seigneur me donnait la force. J'ai besoin. Le Seigneur me donnait la force. J'ai besoin. Voilà. Mais ça va pas you down. I know you're here.
Don't be afraid of me. I'll get you.
Puisque tu y tiens, je vais t'achever.
Help! God! This man just killed someone! Stand and fall! Earn the money!
Understand? Kill him!
Conscription into the fleet.
Guards, come quickly! That man is a
The
murderer!
ALTAïR port is now under the jurisdiction of Master Sibrand, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the order for conscription into the fleet. All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
You did a fight, you want someone's head, or someone gets hurt.
It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your ship back, speak with the court.
That's not what I'm after.
Then what?
Sibrand's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he we defend against, but ships from home, to deny Richard more troops.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sibrand. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Now, please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
I'm sick and hungry.
That fool must be out of his mind.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in? Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
He's never heard it, sir. And when he does, I will help.
Money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick, and... The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Please, sir, have any money? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little bit.
Voleur! Tu paieras cher pour tes crimes. Watch yourself!
Nice ball. Serving right.
Who killed this person?
Bandit, j'aurai ta peau.
Bandit, who killed this person?
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Akka. Here is what I have to tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
What happened here?
Maudit voleur.
What's that resist over here? Come back here!
Allez!
Pour la gloire! Je vais libérer ton âme! Ton âme brûlera en enfer! I'm in a gutter! Assassin! There's an assassin! You're mine!
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Who killed this person? Who did this? What? Who's done this? Tell me! Over here! Kill him! Kill him! You're all dead then! You picked the wrong side! Out of my way! We'll pay dearly for that! You'll die for that! You're dead now! You're all dead then! You're all dead now!
You're a good man to have.
You will all die! You run down! Ready to die! Pay the fee! I'll have your head! Where you die! Assassin! Don't let him get away! Damn! Horrible. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Oh, dear. How could this have happened?
This place is restricted. Be given! You'll die for that! You're a dead man! You'll never get away! Who did this?
You!
Yes, you. I recognize those robes. Stay your blade, I mean you no harm. It's your help I need. I've crossed a man, and now he seeks my life. The details are unimportant, just know that he deserved it. See me safely to the city gates, and I'll make it worth your while.
Who did this? Show yourself!
Make them stop! Make them stop!
He already did that! You're mine! Look out! Come back here!
Ein Diener Gottes! Get away from me! Christ! Assassins! I will make you bleed! You'll be dead
The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please.
Excellent. I should be safe now. Ah, yes, the reward I promised. Here you are. This map has served me well in the past. Hopefully, it will do the same for you.
Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez au aguets.
A few coins, all right.
Pareil qu'il nous observe.
No, please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins. I'm poor, sir. I need the money.
Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez aux aguets.
Money, sir. I'm poor. I'm sick and hungry.
Je vais t'étriper!
I'll get you!
I have you!
Out of the way! He's there!
Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer. Ma colère sera terrible. Je vais t'étriper.
You can't get away from me!
J'abandonne.
Over here! Assassin! Kill him! Where's the one responsible for this?
A few coins, all right. A few coins.
It's getting worse.
His paranoia knows no bounds.
He's doubled our shifts. No one sleeps.
Wasn't so bad till he decided to make the port his home.
He's planning something at sea. That's why he came here.
Planning what? What's the meaning of this? The two of you off in a corner, whispering, plotting?
Nothing of the sort. We were only...
Only what? What secrets are you keeping?
You misunderstand.
Damned assassins, they're probably here right now, watching us. Do you find this amusing? Do you? Well, laugh while you can. Double the patrols.
Which ones?
All of them!
But we don't have the men.
Find them! Recall our knights from the field if you must.
Who killed this person?
Dear God, you're the dead man!
You're mine!
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin!
Where's the one responsible for this?
You've no reason to be here. Leave now. Leave, peasant, before I make you. This place is restricted. Be gone!
Liebe Gehören gehängt!
Help me! Somebody help me!
Bandit, va, j'aurai la peau!
Help! Anyone, please help me!
ردوها علي.
I'm catching up to you! I'm far better than you'll ever be!
You fit Bill, I won't be afraid of you.
Die, heathen! There's this kind of pressing an ALTAïR! I'll cut you down! Good Lord, don't make me You'll be dead soon! Get him! Höre den Gottrottel! Les flammes de l'enfer vont se dévorer! Les flammes de l'enfer vont purifier ton âme. La gloire du Seigneur.
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they'd have made off with me. I owe.
Damn. Where is the heathen responsible for this?
Kill someone!
Damn. Where is the heathen responsible?
Kill that person! J'aurai ta peau! Fiche le bois! Je vais vous donner la paix du Seigneur! Je vais mourir! Tu vas me le payer cher! Les flammes de l'enfer vont te
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice. Oh, dear.
He's an assassin! You'll never get
them I said no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business.
Listen here, old man.
No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking. It's in order.
That's rich. The man couldn't order his way out of a burlap sack. I've seen the mess he's made of the docks. I won't let him ruin mine.
Just read the letter. You'll see his terms are quite generous.
I grow tired of this. Look, I'll consider what he has to offer, but I doubt it'll change my mind. Now go on, get out of here.
I've got what you need, I'm sure. Only take a look. See if I'm not right. Listen here, citizens. If you're tired of shoddy girls, come see me. I've written a license. That's what it is. What a bargain.
Attention, imbécile!
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please! The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn
Please, sir,
verloren.
have any money?
Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal
Money,
entfliehen.
sir, I'm poor, I'm sick and hungry.
Einer der vier! Zweites Mal auf die Probe stellen. Mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen! Ein Dienergott!
How quickly he just killed someone.
In seinem göttlichen Urteil! Du magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du hast bereits verloren! Freilich! Du wirst deine Familie entkommen! Hey! Don't kill me! Who killed this person? Glaubst du wirklich,
Bewegung!
dein Gott schert sich darum, was mit dir passiert?
Sag mal.
I'll have your head!
Yeah!
wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
There's a murderer loose.
Voleur! Tu paieras cher pour tes crimes. Tu as...
What's done wrong?
You're a dead man! You're mine!
To repay this kindness, I swear it.
Careful, I could have been hurt.
Greetings, ALTAïR. What news?
Al-Muallim has named another. Calls himself Sibrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's port.
Yes, I've learned as much, and more.
Continue then.
Sibrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Muallim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, ALTAïR. ALTAïR.
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
déchirerai ta peau. Maudit voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main! Je vais t'étriper!
Je le saignais avec plaisir de ton âme.
Je vais te trancher la tête! Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer!
It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they'd have made off with me. I owe you my freedom. Ooh, what's this?
Come no further.
Please, sir, have any money?
Come, people! Come see what I have.
Read it!
Save me from this madman!
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never!
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
You calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Acre! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
be of sound mind.
Use counterattacks when faced with multiple enemies. When you're out of knives, refill your stock.
That fool! What's he running from someone?
Jar carriers can easily break your cover. Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
What's he doing?
Fine! None of you will lift a hand in defense of your master! I'll take care of this heathen myself! Fine! If none of you will lift a hand in defense of your master, I'll take care of this heathen myself!
Please, don't do this. You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe?
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
Freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Glaubst du, du könntest mir entfliehen? Lass ihn nicht entreiben! Mit mir, Luna! Kannst nicht fliegen! Du bist frei!
ALTAïR, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, ALTAïR, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? HUYyczN and Sibrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, ALTAïR.
Such wild swings will give your enemy an opening and send you to an early death.
wonder what he's up to.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
The English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that his barbarous acts might be avenged.
Leave this place.
Praise God, glorious and exalted is he.
No, please don't
Favor with
leave.
us.
Just a few coins, please. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Praise be Saladin.
So what?
He has found the
How
strength
irresponsible of
to stand
you.
in the
God
midst
save
of
him.
our great
He's gone mad.
civilization. Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
What is that man thinking?
My, well, he seems to be in a hurry. Oh my.
So comes the English
Such a
king
scary
and
fool
his
must be
infidel
out of his
army.
mind.
They
What's wrong
leave
with him?
horrors in their wake.
Leave now!
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to HUYycz, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek HUYycz and get that letter.
His person. They rejected.
He was a teacher. Help me.
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Leave this place.
ALTAïR, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Get away from me. جزاء ذلك.
He won't
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
Leave now.
But I say, this is an honor. To die in service to God. Fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they arrive, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it's a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness?
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa. Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land. Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than
or I'll make you.
Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. What?
Do that again and I'll call the guard.
Where is he going?
I am before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours. Has always been ours.
Please.
And it is our duty to defend it
I'm so
until
hungry.
death.
Just a little money, I beg of you. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. No, please. Just a few coins, please.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
All I ask is for a few coins. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins. Please, sir, have any money? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few
Fires of
coins?
war consume the land, and thousands of lives.
You'll not find better items anywhere
before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him.
Like what you see?
Ah,
You seem to know exactly what you want.
King and his army of
I
infidels.
need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little little money, I beg of you.
Anything anyone could possibly need.
I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few
ALTAïR,
coins.
my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masyaf this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in HUYyr's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
I stand before you for a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. We will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
Are you blind? Be more careful.
So comes the English king and his infidel army.
I've no reason to stand here. Leave.
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
He was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to HUYyrn. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. You live a lie. Knowledge.
أنت تتبع طريق الضلال. I here. Stop running! You cannot
We must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. That's HUYyrn.
We shouldn't be done that. Now why would we do it?
It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Saladin, he has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Praise Saladin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
Huh? Show yourself. This is terrible.
Oh. Oh.
Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to HUYyrn. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered, but once burned.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and
It's
hungry.
great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, This is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
Just a few coins, please. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money.
The way was made clear to HUYyczN. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. HUYyczN sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
I'd leave if I were you, before I really get angry.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, sir, have any money? Just a little money, I beg of you.
You, sir, you look like you need something.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Richard, take Jaffa. There will be no stopping here. We will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this. War is never going to begin.
Pay dearly for that fighting for.
That was unwise. That man is asking for it. May God have mercy on your soul.
Pay dearly for that.
How can one expect to defeat him?
Is it a fight?
This won't be too difficult. May God have mercy on your life, that man is asking for it. This won't be too difficult. How can one expect to defeat me?
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. HUYyczN holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
A fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
What happened here?
There's a murder, of course. Oh, tragic.
Have mercy on your soul.
I will end your life.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
Where are you? You're a dead man. This is not what's going on. Jump down for you. This is not
What is that fool running from?
terrible. Horrible.
Please, sir, have any money? I'm poor and confounded.
Everywhere. Watching.
Did you see what he just did?
He tempts us
Unbelievable! Why can't you just let me be?
strong like Salahanin and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay!
My family
Everywhere
is
they
sitting
ride,
down.
they
Could you
leave only
spare a few
suffering in their
coins?
wake. They
I
say
need
it is a
food.
crusade.
I'm so hungry.
crusade
Just a
for
little
what?
money, I beg of you.
Ignorance, violence, madness. We
You are not allowed to be here.
fight them in any way we can.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
هل تريد قول
أنت
شيء؟
أيها المرتد!
Filthy heretic!
God's favor speak. You will not win.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Where is the one responsible for this?
Who did this? You're a dead man.
your life. Left me no choice. You must get you know it. Prepare yourself. Get him. You've chosen the end. All right, let's see. Where did he come from? All right, friend. The wrong side. Time to repay the favor. Show mercy. Left me no choice. You must.
Gördüğünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Hırsızlar barajına müstahak. Evvelki sefer... Açılın! Kaybetmeyin onu! Seni yenemeyeceğim. Seni gözün kapalı bile yeter. I will end your life. Seni yenemeyecek. Geber kafir!
God curse the one who's done this. Oh, where are you? No weakness! He's kissed them all! Down to the infidel!
Oh, infidel! Stand no chance! God is on my side!
Quickly! Oh, kill someone!
Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedom, stranger.
Who could have done such a thing?
Guards, quickly! He's killed someone!
Who could have done such a thing?
Hey!
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Stop running! You cannot escape!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Has he lost his mind? Don't be so.
All right, where are you?
ALTAïR. Your name is on everybody's lips these days, and for once their words are kind. If you're truly a changed man, perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor. HUYycz has employed certain merchants to spy on the citizens for him. They feed him names in exchange for gold. You'd be doing all the city a great service if you were to find these merchants and destroy their stalls. This should end their evil.
Leave this place.
Get him! Pay for your sins! You should not have given it to Infidel, die!
Yes, no choice. You must die.
Down to the infidel!
You must die.
Stop running! You cannot escape!
Here to the side, brother.
Where did he come from? You cannot live forever!
Now get on my side. Now she's under control. Now get on my side.
I'll take you down! You should not have done it before! I'll take you down! Another wishing to die? Yeah, he's dead! You should not have gotten him for! I'll get you!
Leave, peasant, before I make it.
There, he's there! I'll take you down! I will find you! I see him! Who did this? Over here! Fine!
Time!
That big one will have mercy on you, you'll never get away!
You will die! You have no choice! You must die!
Where did he come from? Now it's to die? You still can. How is that monster? Get away from me! Another wishes to die? Where did he come from? Out of the way! Another wishes to die? Another wishes to die? Where did he come from? He cannot live forever! Another wishes to die? He should have... God is on my side.
If you need me, I will be.
You've done a good thing today, ALTAïR. In exchange, I'll share my knowledge with you. Your target is likely to be dressed, much like his followers. So here is how to distinguish him from the others. He wears rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. Find him, brother. Make him feel pain.
Leave this place. Tell me.
Who's responsible for this? You have no business here.
He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies. In whatever way
What have I done wrong?
ردها علي.
Die!
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Is he running from someone?
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
Such a strange man.
Damn fool must be out of his mind.
I wonder if he's being chased by someone.
He shouldn't be running like that.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call HUYyczN.
Salahadin's chief scholar?
Yes. He's turned the other scholars of the city to his cause. Together they intend to work a great evil.
How?
They're collecting the city's knowledge, all its written words.
For what purpose?
To destroy them.
And where will this be done?
They move throughout the city, but first they meet at the Madrasa al-Qalasa. If I go there, I should find HUYyczN.
Excellent work as always, ALTAïR. You can stop him before he has a chance to strike again.
With your permission, Rafiq.
Of course. You're free to begin whenever you are ready. Bring glory to the Brotherhood, ALTAïR.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Have you gone mad? Strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Now why would we do it? No, you don't understand. I have nothing. I think I've seen everything now.
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense. What are you under? To die in service to God. Live for what we believe in. And the Hotel.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No. You simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Your presence annoys me.
What is it that you want? Citizen! Bring forth your writing. Place them in the pile before me. Keep any is a sin. Know and embrace the truth of my words. Free yourselves from the lies and corruptions of the past.
Come back now.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Yenemeyecek. Seni gözün kapalı bile yenerim.
We're gonna get you. Fly, infidel! Let him
Geber kafir!
We must destroy them all! They can further poison our minds!
Pay the favor!
Gel buraya!
God is on my side!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
God is on my side! Nothing done for you! God is on my side!
Must be controlled! Irresponsible and dangerous! We must destroy them all! They do not poison our minds!
All right, I see them.
Get ready. Get involved. Cesaret mi ediyor?
Nothing done for you.
What happened here? Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone! Such power, such influence must be controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person. It is irresponsible and dangerous. We must destroy them all, that they do not further poison our minds.
تريد أن تموت؟ فليكن ذلك.
He won't get away!
Today is a glorious day. We will at last...
What is it?
Your life ends now. What are you doing? Move!
Maybe you haven't noticed that. Already lost. Yes.
Beni yenemeyecek.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
You must not trespass here.
Good people. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Pay for your sins! Out of the way!
Find out where he went!
He's gone.
I doubt we'll find him.
I can't find him anywhere.
ALTAïR, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. HUYyr's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like HUYyr to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, ALTAïR. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself. Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't
what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin? You forget how the Animus works? Select a memory on the menu.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid it.
My student, we have much to discuss. We are close, ALTAïR. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, ALTAïR. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, ALTAïR. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, ALTAïR. It's time to finish this.